program on Internet of Things. I think you will enjoy and you will learn on embedded system. And next I request our head to address our participants.
Thank you, Chandri. Actually, the inaugural address will be given by our team. Before that, I just wanted to give make a brief profile of the participants. So I request each and every participant to tell few words. Just to tell your name and your status. Maybe if it is B secondary school, you just tell your secondary student which institute and what for you have come, so that our team will have a quick idea about the profile of the participants. We'll start from here.
I am excited to learn about the training topic of IoT and IoT means heritage.
Good morning, I am Original Halda, MTech DLS first year at Jadavpur University. I am here to get know about Internet of Things and know more about microcontrollers.
Good morning, my name is I'm Sandeepa Das from EDC department, MTech DLS first year, and I want to enhance my knowledge more on IoT.
Good morning everyone, I am Shweta Sharma from 4th year Academy of Technology, and I am here to enhance my knowledge in technology, and also I am doing my PhD at Jadavpur University ETC department. I am very much interested to learn IoT and carry forward it to my students in my institute.
Next.
My name is Disha Petacharji. I'm from MTech DLS second year, Jadavpur University. And since IoT is the most trending topic right now, I want to update myself with that.
I am Komal Kumari from Jadavpur University second year MTech department, and I want to enhance my knowledge on IoT.
Abid Jana from Jadavpur University, MTech of your project.
Okay. So if one session, if you come across any doubt related IoT, the basic things, okay. So please get back to me. Okay. All the best.
You will be eager to hear something from our beloved team. So I just tell briefly about what we have been doing during this academic year. This is the 5th AKB program we have been organizing. First one we had it in the last July by Professor Subik Mosaka, Emerging Trends in Electronic Communication. It's a 2-day event probably. Next we have analysis and design of millimeter-based circuits by Professor Bhaskar Gupta. That was in September. And third program by Mr. Saga again. It was a MSP430F5529 based workshop. It's a hands-on training program. The fourth one, recent trends and signal processing by Mr. Sudha Chatterjee and Mr. Selection Chaudhary. That was also in October, both the programs. And this is a 5th program. And during the third program, Mr. Saga suggested that you can have IoT. And then most of the participants, they felt that this program is more relevant than the previous one. So that's why we have preferred to organize this. And then our dean has encouraged us to do more programs. And then he's still offering us, and money is there to do that. So we are very grateful to our dean, for providing a lot of support, both moral and technical. So I hope that you will enjoy this program because, and when we take the participants, we had in mind to have wide variety in the sense all levels, B and ME and PhD, and then you even have the upper end of the spectrum. Mr. Day is there. He's a senior manager and he is basically being from Jadavpur University ETC department. So we are very grateful to have such a very wide audience. So this IoT, actually, even nobody thought that the microcontroller will rule the entire world. Because every device, even including your home life, is going to be now connected to the internet. So perhaps that's why you wanted to know more about this. Because this is going to stay here, am I right? This technology is going to stay here. So irrespective of the field, because you know it, Sundar Pichai is basically a material engineer. And he is now in Google. And he told machine learning is one of the most prominent area. Okay. And this is equally important, I hope so, this areas also. Okay. So with this now, I request our team to say a few words about this program because they are the one who is the backbone of the entire program because the one person told that this hands-on program is very useful. Mostly it will be seminar type. Okay. So it is our technical cell, headed by the team, they are giving all set of support. So I request our team to say a few words to the point.
So first of all, I want to say good morning to all of you.
Morning.
Warm good morning. So It's very nice to see a mixed audience, a variety of type of the audience, starting from first year UG students to the persons who are working in some corporate sector, or as well as some faculty members in different institutes. So there are UG students as well as the PG students, PhD scholars, and the employee of different institute or the different corporate sector. So it's very good to see you all that you have participated in this particular training program on IoT, the Internet of Things. Now I have become Dean in the month of January. So accordingly, I am the TQIP coordinator also. The TQIP Phase 2 is running in the Jadavpur University and it will be concluded on 31st March. So definitely lots of workshops are now being organized to utilize the TQIP funds. And I have encouraged all the departments to organize some workshops. Particularly, all the departments are organizing some workshop aimed at the curriculum revision. Because nowadays there is a requirement that the curriculum at the UG and the PG level both should be fixed based on some industry reports. Because what is the industry requirement? And based on that, we should finalize our curriculum. So accordingly, as per that particular requirement, I have given directive to all the departments to organize a curriculum revision workshop based on the industry and the alumni participation. So that we can get the feedback from the industry people, from our alumni, that what should be the content of the curriculum at the UG level as well as the PG level. So most of the departments, the engineering departments, there are total 14. There are actually total 16 departments, out of which architecture and the pharmacy are not supported by the TQIP. So remaining 14 departments are organizing the different workshops. Most of them are organizing the curriculum revision workshop, and I must say that the electronic departments, the ETC department of Jadavpur University under the leadership of our head, Professor Venkateshwar, is very active in this respect, and he has already submitted a proposal for organizing the curriculum revision workshop with the budgetary details, as well as he is organizing an R&D workshop also. So both will be the TQIP funded, and it will be organized probably in the month of March. Okay. So definitely in the capacity of the TQIP coordinator, I can just unofficially say that both this program is already approved. So definitely there is no doubt about the approval of this program. We are already approving, but formal letter will be issued to the department very soon. Some other departments are also organizing the different types of the workshop. The curriculum revision workshop or some R&D workshop, which is being funded by the TQIP. So this is going on, and electronic departments is definitely one of the leading departments, I must say, in organizing the TQIP funded workshop, and I must congratulate the head as well as all the faculty members of the electronic departments for such active role in the TQIP program, for taking such active role in the TQIP program. Now, I am also proud to announce that the Jadavpur University has already been selected in the TQIP Phase 3 program, which will be commenced from the April, and Jadavpur University has been selected as the mentor institute for Eastern India and the Northeast India, among total 4 institutes. So we are definitely proud of it, and this sort of achievements is basically the results of all the faculty members who have made this TQIP program a great success. Now regarding this participation, I am also very much encouraged to see you all, so many undergraduates, postgraduates, PhD scholars, and even the employee in the different corporate sector or the academic institutions. This sort of program, this hands-on training on IoT, this is very good, and whenever I entered this particular hall, the seminar hall, I found it very interesting, and I just found it very encouraging also, because most of the seminar, workshop or conference, though there are these 3 terminologies are used generally, workshop, seminar, conference, and technically there should be a thin line of difference between all these things. But whenever some institutes are organizing seminar or workshop or conference, hardly there is any difference. All are basically same. Clear? Basically, even the workshops, I found many workshops, I attended many workshops as a resource person, and basically what we have done, basically we are delivering some some technical lectures and the people are hearing those lectures in some seminar hall. There is PowerPoint presentation and that's all. So here this sort of hands-on training is very much encouraging, and definitely I think the resource person is the Mr. Shagar from the Dept Technologies, Bangalore, and he is the main leading resource person. And I must congratulate Dr. Shah and Dr. Chandrima of the electronic departments for organizing such a training program on IoT, the Internet of Things. And instead of delivering a total lecture-based seminar or conference or workshop, this sort of hands-on training should be very much interesting and should be very much enriching for you. I think that you will learn something and some practical implementation of the IoT. You can see. Clear? Now regarding the IoT, definitely I am not from the electronics department. My basic department is the chemical engineering, my basic degree. So I am from the chemical engineering department. But definitely I can say that though I am having some interest in computer science as well as in the electronic and as well as in telecommunication particularly. So IoT is a very recent trend. The Internet of Things, particularly the GSI, the Global Standard Initiative, has formalized this IoT protocol in 2013. So after that, this GSI IoT protocol has become quite active and standardized. And in the context of present era of the digital revolution, particularly the digital India concept, which is now being promoted by the government of India, this IoT has become a pertinent topic and very interesting topic in the context of the current development or the revolutionary development which is taking place in the communication sectors in the banner of the digital India. So I think this IoT is very much pertinent in the present context because it is dealing with the interconnectivity of the physical things. So we can connect the different things by some protocol using the existing internet infrastructure, and ultimately this can lead to the development of smart transport, smart vehicles, smart homes, and ultimately that may lead to smart cities. So definitely in this particular context the IoT can take a very lead role, and obviously this sort of hands-on training and for the dissemination of the knowledge should be very much helpful, and I must congratulate the ETC department, the faculty members and the head who have conceived this particular idea for organizing this sort of workshop, the hands-on training based workshop instead of the totally lecture schedule based workshop. So this is very much good, and this sort of integration ultimately would result in the cyber physical interaction, which is very much the present day's requirement. And this sort of ULP, that is the ultra low power microcontroller unit, which is being basically the theme of this particular workshop here. So this is a very ultra low power microcontroller unit, which is particularly suitable for portable sensors, and with these sensors or the actuators, these are the basic thing of the IoT. So there is a cyber physical integration. So obviously through this particular microcontroller based unit, we are integrating the different the different physical things. So obviously this sort of it is, I think, having the 16-bit CPU, 16-bit register at a very low power mode consumption. So this should be a very helpful hardware part of the IoT, which will be shown to you, I think, in this workshop. So I am having some personal interest in this communication or the electronic things, still being a chemical engineer. And it would be nice for me if I can also participate in this workshop, but definitely it is not possible because there are so many meetings, there are so many schedules. Even from 11, I have to attend a meeting, 11 o'clock. So I just congratulate you, particularly, and I welcome you personally as well as on the behalf of the institute for participating in this particular workshop. There are many people from outside Jadavpur University, and there are many people from within the Jadavpur University. I welcome you all to come for this particular workshop, and I hope that this will be a very enriching session for all of you. So I thank you again personally as well as from on the behalf of the institute, and I hope that it will be a very enriching session for you. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Brief idea about the TKP activities of Jadavpur University, and also to spell out the future plan. And I am very glad to know that from our team that we are going to start our TKP phase 3 also. So I hope that we can plan some more events under phase 3 also. And then actually this is the Diamond Jubilee year of the Jadavpur University ETC department. So that's why on this occasion we plan to float as much as program as possible. So I hope that with Dean's consideration we will continue to get the financial and moral support for future programs. And then actually we got more than 100 applications. I learned from Chandrima. Actually due to constraint, because it is not a seminar program, it is hands-on training program. I mean almost more than 50% applications we could not accommodate. So hopefully we could do it in the next program. And right from the beginning, directly it was Chandrima and Sai, they have been involved with. Otherwise, it would not be possible to organize such programs. And there are many people who have been involved both directly and indirectly. I thank all of them. And now I request Dr. Sai Chatterjee to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning to all. Thank you for your interest in the hands-on training program. It's a bit, Sir has already told you that more than 100, it's actually 126. So you can see that a large number of participants has turned out, but we cannot accommodate many because the space constraints. So on behalf of the organizing committee, I am expending my hearty vote of thanks to our chief patron, who is the Vice Chancellor Sir of our University, Professor Suranjan Das. Then at the same time, I must express my deep sense of appreciation to our Dean Sir, Professor Chiranjeev Bhattacharya, and also the TKP coordinator. You know, without the TKP and without the Edgate technology solution, we cannot have this program, because they give us the financial and technical support. So I also thank to Mr. Shagar for giving us this opportunity to, because as Dean Sir has told that many times the hands-on training programs are not very much familiar. The maximum times we have seen the normal seminar type program. So also I should thank about our Somnath Ghosh Sir, about that, who is the advisor and the past dean, and Mr. G.K. Patnaik, our finance officer, who is basically giving us the moral support about the program. I also appreciate and also give thanks because our dean Sir, Professor P. Venkatesan, because without his guidance I cannot do this program, because I am not very much familiar about this type of program. But Dean Sir, actually HOD Sir has told the right direction from the beginning, and also I should thanks Mr. Professor Chandrima Mundal of our ETC department, because without her support I also cannot do this whole thing in a proper manner. And lastly, I should also thank all the participants, because without you, this program is not successful. So thank you.
We arranged high tea, okay, a good snacks will come. But unfortunately we are told at 11, we anticipate that there will be delayed, but it has gone on track. So you can stay and you can do some other work, where Mr. Somer can do something. So you can start.
The network. Okay, this network will be divided into the what you call subnetworks. Okay, subnetworks, and each subnetwork, under each subnetwork, set of devices will be connected. Okay, think about subnet 1, SN2, SN3. Okay, under SN1, D0, D1, D2. Okay. Under SN2, D0, one public network, or you can call ISP, Internet Service Provider, right? You know, right? Internet Service Provider, Airtel, ACT, Hathaway, BSNL, those are all ISPs, Internet Service Provider. They provide what? They provide the public content, or the public pathway through which the private network can access the what do you call it? Internet or anything, information, simple. Getting? Understanding? Now, this is a router. So, what is the difference between embedded device and a network embedded device? I think you heard embedded device, right? What is the difference between embedded device and the network embedded device? Any other answer?
Embedded device means general. It can be used anywhere, microcontroller. But that network embedded device means it is specific.
We can connect it to the computer. By network we can use.
Simple. Okay. Embedded device is already you know what is embedded device. Maybe microprocessor, microcontroller, DSP. But the network embedded device is the embedded device which can access the network. Simple. Whatever they get as input, they will just broadcast. They will just broadcast. They will not think. They will not they will not act intelligently. Means to which particular device I need to send the data. They will just broadcast. Okay. But if you go for switch, so what it will do? So it will create one table. Okay. It will create one table. In that table, the two partition will be there. The source and the destination. Okay. From which source I am collecting data to which source I need to send it. Switch. Okay. They can identify. They can play with the IP address. Okay. One more label, that is router. Router. I think you know what is router. If you are connecting your device to the router, that means what? Accessing the internet. So through what you are accessing the internet? Through which parameter you are accessing the internet? IP address. The router will assign the IP address. It can generate. It is capable of generating the IP address, and it can assign to the device which are going to connect